So x over 4 equals 0.2 over 0.8. Okay, so let's just kind of a sample problem here. We're going to cross multiply.
Yeah.
Right. So
it'd be 0.8x equals 0.2 times 4.
yeah.
0.8. So 0.8x equals 0.8.
Yes.
Okay.
So you divide both sides by 0.8. The nice thing about this problem is that everything kind of lines up, and x equals 1.
0.1 or 1?
So the same top and bottom, they cancel out, it becomes 1.
Okay.
All right. Next problem here. Let's go x over 5 equals 1.6 over 8.
8x equals 1.6.
So to multiply 5 times 1.6.
Okay. $80?
So your final answer is 80.
Yeah.
So you said 8x equals 1.6 times 5. Are you saying that when you multiply these, you get 80?
Yeah.
Well, okay, you always put the one with more digits on top. And you do get 80, but then you have to move the decimal over.
Oh, okay. That's what I did. So 8. Yes. Yeah. Would it be 8?
It is 8, and then how do you go from there?
Divide 8 by 8.
Yes.
1.
Good. Okay, so x equals 1.
Yeah. And then dividing decimal.
Yes, let's do some dividing decimals. Let's say it's 2 divided by 0.1. Okay, where does the 2 go? Where does the 0.1 go?
The 2 goes on the inside, the 1 goes on the outside.
Good. Now you can't have a decimal on the outside, so you move this over, which means you also move this one over.
Okay. So it becomes 20.
And how many times does 1 go into 20?
1 2 times.
2, 1 goes into 22 times. 2 times 1 is 2. Subtract, bring down the 0. Answer is 20. Okay, so let's just increase the difficulty slightly here. What is 1.6 divided by 4? So you got to figure out what goes inside and outside the house.
4 goes outside.
Okay.
6 goes inside. 4 can't go into 1.
It can go into 16.
Okay, so you move the decimal over 1.
You don't move the decimal over inside. You keep it.
Oh, huh. Oh, okay. 4.
0.4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
0.4. I was just gonna say 4, but okay.
Right, here's a new one. How about 7.2 divided by 0.3?
Okay. Can't divide, so you move it 1 over. The other one 1 over. Three can go into 72. 4. No, 2 can go into 72. 12, 20.
You got any answers for me here?
Still figuring it out.
Okay.
Point or 2.4.
Okay, you moved over the decimal in the 0.3, right? And then
Oh,
you
right.
also move it over there. So there, it's really just 3 and 72.
So 24.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
All right, so let's look at a couple more here. This is just, another problem here. Like we just did, you have to move the decimal over. You do it for both though. And you really want to rewrite it. That way you're not compelled to write something bad.
Okay. So 113 divided by 273. 313 can go into 273 times 20.
How many times does 13 go into 27, right? That's hopefully what you're asking yourself.
2 times.
2 times. 2 times 13 is 26,
It's
right?
13 one time, so 2.1.
2.1, good. All right, let's try one more of these before we move on to another potential topic.
Hmm.
Here we go. And you got to move that decimal over before you start.
Okay. So you would 8.
Any chance your exam is it multiple choice or is it free response?
Hmm?
Do you know if your final exam is free multiple choice or free response questions?
I'm not sure. She didn't really tell us a lot about it.
Okay.
Eight plus 16. $43.4.
8 does not go into 34 times. 8 goes in 3 times. That'll
Uh,
significantly change your answer. So
yeah,
ends up being 6, bring down the 2.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe you were looking at the 32, 302, 32. Not sure,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
take your time, like there's no rush here. What I understand is you get some extra time on the test.
Yeah, we have
Sometimes
2
you get a
hours.
feeling you're just like, this doesn't seem right.
Okay.
Your teacher also remember how you had to check your answers for the first part of the year all the time?
Yeah.
It is double the work, but it will tell you if you're right or not. When you gave me that answer, if you'd multiplied it by 8, you wouldn't have gotten this. You'd have gotten a much different number.
Okay.
So keep going here. What goes above the 2 now?
Um,
What goes up here?
let me see. Because my answer is definitely wrong.
How many times does 8 go into 62?
8 can go into 62 7 times.
Very good. 7 times 8 is 56. Subtract.
Okay. That's going to be 4. 64 can go in 7 times again.
More than that. More than that.
Wait, 8 times?
Yeah, it's 8 times.
So 37.8. Okay.
All right. I found some problems here that I thought just kind of mixed it up here. A few of them are multiple choice. A few of them I'll just write out, but here you go. Write as a decimal, 5%. 5%. So as a reminder, you divide by 100.
So A.
It is A. Good. All right. So next one here, let's go. It's the product. Let's say it's 10 thirds times 9 halves, and you can pre-reduce. You can absolutely pre-reduce here.
The 9 and the 3 and the 10 and the 2. 9, you can divide each by 3, they become 1 and 3. So 3. And then divide each by 2. It's 5 and 1. Multiply. And so then it would become 5, 3/5. 3/5.
So this is your final answer, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 goes into 3, like you said, 3 times. There's a 3 there and a 1 there. So I agree with your 3 so far. 10 and 2, they're both as what 2? That's 5 and 1.
Okay.
So what numbers are left over on the top?
Okay.
5 and 3, 1 and 1.
That was a 5 times 3.
Yep.
15 over 1.
50. Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Let's try another one. Let's try 28 over 16 times 32 over 7.
Okay.
Recommend pre-reducing.
Mm-hmm. Two and 16.
Let me know if you need any help here.
I'm not seeing 28. Oh, right. You can get in 4 times. So how would be and one, the other one. 12.
12. Okay, so did you divide 28 by 7?
Yeah.
So that's 4 up there, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
did you go 16 into 32?
Yeah, I can go in 3 times.
2 times. 2 times.
2
There's it.
times.
So there it is.
Okay.
So there it is. It's 8. Okay, new problem here for you to look at. 1 2/3 minus 1 2/7.
Okay.
So some sort of manipulation here. Couple ways to do this. The 2/3 is bigger than the 2/7, so you don't have to worry about borrowing from the 1.
Okay, so and so then it and 8/21. 8/21.
You got it really good. That was a good
Okay.
challenging problem. Here's a new one. Let's say it's x minus 1 1/2 equals 3 3/4. How do you solve this? How do you undo this right here?
The addition. So you
Yes.
would add 1 and 1. So it'd be 3 3/4 plus 1 1/2.
Yes. And then you have to
Mhm.
combine those.
So that would become 4 or 5.
It's not it's gonna be a number plus a fraction. There's
Well,
doesn't
I was looking because if you
you have
did
to make a
5, it'd
common
be
denominator.
3, and it would be 4. So 4
Right? It's
and
4 plus 3/4 plus 1/2.
okay, and then it's the common denominator is 4.
Okay.
So you multiply it up by 2. So then that becomes 3 plus 2, that becomes 5/4.
Right.
And then that becomes 1 1/4. So 5 1/4.
Very
Okay.
good. Yep, you got it. Okay, so a little bit on percents here. Got a new question for you.
Mhm.
It says 175% of 12 is what number? Of means multiplication.
Okay, so it would be 175 times 12.
1.75 times 12. Yeah. And put that
Okay.
1.75 in the top. Whatever your answer is, you're going to move the decimal 2 decimal places because there's 2 decimal places here.
Okay. $16.
No, no, no. Try again.
Well, let's see. Add it up and it's 1,600.
So 2 times 5 is 0, carry of 1. 2 times 7 is
Oh.
14.
4.
5, carry of 1.
Okay.
2 times 1 is 2.
Okay, so 0.
So I could see where maybe you got the 1600, but yeah, you're gonna see that it's a different
So
answer.
15.9.
Not 15.9. Looks like you're having some
Right.
issues with the multiplication here. Just double check that it looks like what I've got here.
Yeah. Okay. It was just a, yeah. And now I figured out what.
Okay. What is the answer then?
It would be 21.
It is 21. Yes. Okay, let's try another one here. What is 180% of 15?
180% of 15. 180 times 15. 0, 0, 8 is 40. 5 times 5 is 9.
One is a decimal.
Okay. 1. Okay, then I do. 27.
1.8 times 15. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is 27. Sorry, it is not a decimal. Okay, but all right, real quick, here's some percent stuff. 25% and 2/5. Less than, greater than, or equal to.
Okay, let's see. 25. Good. 0.25 change into 0.25. 0.25
It's what?
is greater.
What is this over here on the right as a decimal? Or
0.4.
okay,
The other one is 25.
so you have to add a 0 if you need to. So which is
Oh,
greater?
okay. So 2.5 is greater.
Is less than. 0.25 is less than.
Yeah, and 0.40 is okay. So 2 divided 2/5.
Yes, 2/5 is greater. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, we do unfortunately have to stop here. I know we could probably